Let's talk about the choleric who now marries the sanguine spouse. One thing that keeps these two people attracted to each other is the fact that they both are intellectual beings and they can discuss over a long period of time. It's worth noting that sanguines, they know a wide variety of knowledge, from electricity to water to agriculture to education to health. There's almost never a topic that the sanguine has no idea on. So whatever that's why what makes them easily connect with whatsoever they need, because no matter what your sphere of influence or interest or job is, sanguines always have something to contribute to that discussion. So they know everything, little of everything. Contrary to the choleric spouse who knows a bit, like one or two topics, but no detail about those one or two topics. So you find it very interesting to discuss with the sanguine spouse, and they will always have something to talk about. This make both of them being extroverted, wanting to live with each other, makes it easy to relate and connect easily. However, they also have difficulties. With time, the choleric spouse will notice that the sanguine passes his time on fun activities while he or she, the choleric spouse, is on project, building the family, building project, putting milestones, visions for the family, and the choleric is all catching fun from Monday to Sunday, always looking for an opportunity to catch fun. I will always say that both cholerics and sanguines, they love to be with other people, but this is the main difference. The choleric spouse is with other people for business. I always say if you see somebody around the choleric, know that there is some business connecting these two. However, a sanguine can have 50 friends and none of these 50 friends have any business or vision together. They can relate with 50 people all for the sake of fun. But if a choleric relates to one person, there's always some vision that keeps the two of them together. So with time, the sanguine that talks, jokes carelessly, the choleric might end up seeing the sanguine to be silly. It's like, why are you always wasting time visiting people, no vision, no project? Why are you wasting time? Or some of the jokes that the sanguine will make and the choleric will look at it to be like, how can this person be this silly? What type of joke is this? Maybe in a business meeting, what type of joke is this? So the choleric ends up seeing the sanguine partner as silly, whereas the sanguine watches the life of the choleric. I'll usually say, and I'll say it again, that for cholerics, they live to work, and work is somehow like a small god they worship. So the sanguine who loves to go to events, parties, birthday, wedding, and the choleric spouse is never available for all of this. The choleric feels that these are all useless events as long as they are not business meeting, or it's not going for a partner's daughter's wedding or a business partner's wife's birthday. They only attend event for connection. Take note with cholerics. But sanguines go to an event for distraction, to catch fun, and to enjoy themselves. So at the end, the sanguine starts looking at the choleric partner as boring. It cannot imagine somebody who works from morning to night, not interested in catching fun, and the sanguines start avoiding the choleric partners to check new friends who are sanguines who hang around with. And remember that the sanguine with time, as usual, will get bored with their partners. They quickly feel fed up by the things they loved before. So it's not unusual for a sanguine to tell you that I'm in love with you, I'm crazily in love with you, and a few years down the line, the sanguine is completely disconnected. They get fed up either with people that they loved or even with jobs or whatever. Sanguines hate repetition and they're always looking for new adventure, new activities. So the routine vision life of the choleric becomes very, very boring to the sanguine, and the choleric looks at the sanguine that they are so silly, while the sanguine imagine, how did I get here with this boring spouse? That these people are what? They are so boring. Hello.